Advertisement. As discussed in the previous lecture, that advertisement is divided into two parts, that is classified advertisement and commercial advertisement. Commercial, or you can name it a display advertisement. As we were discussing about the classical advertisement, among them the four we have discussed, that is, the first one is for the situation vacant, if the situation is vacant. Second is for situation wanted. Third was for the sale and purchase of the property, and they were divided into three parts, that is the property sale, to let or purchase. And the second one was, among the third point was vehicle, and the third is household goods. And the fourth topic which we have discussed in the previous class was to let, and today we are going to discuss the fifth point, that is advertising for business proposals. Well, now, as I have said that we are discussing about the classified advertisement, let me repeat it once again, that classified advertisement, as I've discussed in the previous class also, that they are placed by individual wishing to advertise about the goods or the services available or needed. These ads, as the name implies, are grouped according to the product or service type. So this type of advertisement are built by the word or the line when you prepare it for the newspaper. As a result, classified ads are generally brief and descriptive. Now, talking about the fifth point, that is for the advertisement, the classified advertisement for the business purpose. The important point for this is, first is to indicate the name and the nature of the organization. The second is to specify the business that it deals in. Then comes the third point, that is to specify the requirement, so that it will be clear for the reader to understand. Then you need to provide your contact address or your number. Now here is a sample for you. Like if I say that a well-established marketing group, that is Business Today, is seeking agencies, franchise, or you can say the distributorship of the North region. It plays an advertisement in a leading daily. You have to draft an advertisement for them. So when you are drafting an advertisement for a business purpose, you need to keep in your mind the following point which I have discussed earlier. Now, so starting with it, I have written distributorship required. So it starts with wanted distributorship for a well-established marketing group, Business Today, seeking agencies for Punjab, Haryana, Jammu and Kashmir for household items and consumer goods. Manufacturer may contact us on the number I have provided. So as I've told you that in classified advertisement, when you place an advertisement, you are charged by the word. So it is like use less and use less space with more information. Like if I've said distribution ship required, I cover the heading. Then well established marketing, here I am telling you the particulars about advertisement. Then I have said agencies for Punjab, Haryana. So here I have covered the point area, or you can say the word region. Yes. Next, requirement. I have household item. Here I have covered the requirement. Then I have also provided my contact number. Now, coming on to the next, that is the sixth point. Fifth, I have discussed about business purpose. Now coming on to the sixth, that is educational institution. Educational institution. Now, if you're advertising it for the educational institution, you need to name the institution. Then you need to name the courses or the classes which are offered. Then the eligibility criteria. Fourth is the facilities. Then come fee. You need to mention the last date of registration. And the last point you need to keep in mind as we write in all of the points, that is your contact address, so the person if interested can contact you, or your contact number. So now the sample is again there for you all. Like if I say the question, that is Shehnaz Ali. Shehnaz Ali has to start a yoga center for school children at her residence, and the address will be followed. You have to draft an advertisement to be published about it in the local daily, giving all relevant detail. So here is the sample for you all. Yoga classes, 3-week courses in yoga yogic exercise for school children, training by expert. So that means the house will be there, the people have to reach to the place for the yoga, and it will be trained by the experts there. Classes for girls, the timing, for boys the timing again, and on all weekend. Last date for registration is 1st May 2005, and then the contact address is Shehnaz Ali 234 and Allahabad. So now the heading, if I have written the word yoga classes, here I have written the heading. Then yogic exercise, here it means the nature of course, covered. Then training by expert means the qualification of tutors. Then again I have provided the address, or you can say the contact number, either of it you can give, and I have cleared the timing as well. Now 3 week it means the duration it is going to run on, and the last date also. So in such a limited place with a limited word, I have covered all the points. Now coming on to next, that is 7th, matrimonial. For matrimonial, the first point is if you're writing an advertisement, it preferably begin with the word wanted, or it begin with the word required. Then you need to give your personal detail, such as your looks and your appearance. You need to give your educational qualification, yes, and next you need to give your family background. Next you also need to provide the information about your professional detail, then your contact address obviously, and you need to state your preference if any. If any preference is there, you need to give that. Now again the sample is there for you. For matrimony, if I say that is you are looking for a suitable match for your smart, good looking daughter, you have to draft an advertisement for publication in the newspaper. The advertisement will look like this, like wanted a suitable match for a cultured, smart, good looking MBA girl, 24-year, 5'6" daughter of an army officer. Boy must be well qualified and from a good family, caste no bar, early marriage, box to the following address. So now if I have written the word wanted, this is the opening statement I have given. Then I have written that daughter is from a army officer, so I have provided the family background. Then here I have provided with the personal detail that the girl is smart, good looking and beautiful, cultured. Personal details also I provided. What I require is a well qualified boy. So here I have written the requirement, covered the point requirement as well, and then address, the contact detail. Then coming to the 8th point, talking about the missing. If you need to advertise about the missing person or the pets. So what all things to be kept in mind if you're advertising for the missing person or the missing pet? First thing is to begin with the word missing. Second is to give a physical description. Okay, physical description, if I talk about person, then you need to provide name, you need to provide age, height, complexion and build. You also need to mention the health and the mental condition. Next, identification mark, and you need to mention the cloth, what he was wearing at that time. Okay, and if a pet is lost, the physical description, you need to give the name, you need to tell the breed, and you need to tell the color, you need to tell the fur, etc. Then you need to tell the indicate reward, you need to tell the identification feature. Then coming on to the next point, after the physical appearance, you need to mention the state of missing, that is where and when, that is day, time, place. Okay, you have to indicate the reward, if any, and you have to provide the contact address or the number. Like you had gone to the market that was very crowded, and your 5-year-old son got lost in the crowd. He has been missing since then. You have to now advertise it for the newspaper. It will be like this: boy missing, name, that is Rohit Batra, 5 year, 3 foot 4 inch tall, fair, slim build, wearing black t-shirt and white shorts. Since the date, from the place, he speaks Hindi and English. Informer will be suitably rewarded. Okay, inform, and then you can give the address. Coming on to the next point, that is 9th. If I talk about travels and tours. If I speak about travel and tour, the important point for this type are, you have to begin with package available, and you have to write the name of the travel agency, give detail of the destination and the duration. The 4th point, you need to provide the detail of package, that is boarding, lodging and sightseeing. Indicate the cost and the discount as well, so that customers get attracted to it. If any discount is there, you need to give your contact address and the phone number.